Hi there, my beautiful Virgo Libra. Welcome into your October reading. Let's see what you got going on for your month ahead. And if you're interested in getting exactly this reading but personalized for you at the beginning of every single month, all you have to do is join us on Patreon on the Look Mama I'm Flying tier, and you'll have access to that and much more on Patreon. Exclusive readings, cusp shorts, weekly check-ins, all of those beautiful things, okay? So definitely have a look at the description box below if you're interested. But let's see here what we got for you. Okay. So we have over here happiness. We have lighten your load, empowerment, and for the sake of space, we're going to set these two aside, but we have finding and forgiveness. Okay. So it does appear that you're finding like a new portion of yourself. That is what it's sounding like. It feels like perhaps you've lost it somehow. And this could be related to relationships, to career, to a lot of workload. And you just kind of, you dim your light and you're sucked into something that drains all of your energy. And I feel like you've lost a little portion of yourself or a portion of your life that you actually enjoyed. And now I feel like you're finding that back, or you're finding a new side of yourself. And I feel like with that comes a little bit of a stress reliever. So this could even be like a hobby or a habit or something like that. But I feel like it comes a little stress reliever, and I feel like also a lot of happiness. So this is a great start. I feel like you're really getting back on track. If you've been feeling like, I don't know, like you're a little lost, or you don't really know where to get to or where to start or something like that, I feel like you're kind of getting back into it, and you're feeling much more confident, much more powerful. So that is amazing to see. And I feel like with this lighten your load, it's all a matter of balance, okay? And we've just started autumn season, so it's that point where you're still harvesting stuff, but you're also getting ready for winter, okay? So it's really important that you have that balance where you're really taking care of yourself, but you're still putting in the effort. And with this lighten your load, if there was that scenario of a lot of workload and a lot of stress, especially in your career, maybe it's time to slow that down or find things that are more fulfilling and that take less energy from you, and instead gives you energy. Okay, so let's check things out, and I've already pre-shuffled a couple of cards for you. Let's dive a little deeper with this autumny vibes from this deck, and we're going to start with career, and then we're going to jump into love. Okay, so we have joy. Oh, that is amazing. And we have awareness. So yeah, that is the thing. I feel like you're getting aware of what brings you joy, especially in your career, because I really get this lighten your load has to do with overworking, maybe a bit of workaholism, but a lot of stress, I feel. And I feel like you're really getting back into this place where you love the work that you do, you feel excited about it, you feel joyful, you feel happy, you feel fulfilled and creative and confident and empowered. And I feel like there's just a lot of fun things waiting for you, essentially, in your career, okay? How amazing. I'm also getting an offer could be made aware to you. Okay, what do we got over here? We have the Two of Wands, so opening some paths up. Yeah, especially with the World and the Five of Pentacles here. We have the Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. There we go. I feel like someone is watching, and I feel like this could be an offer that is offered to you and is presented to you, and I feel like that could actually open a few doors for you. I feel like you're kind of hesitant on that, so I wouldn't rush this decision and rush in approving and saying your yes to this offer, but also don't discard it, okay? Really take your time to think things through, because I feel like this could open a few doors for you, and I feel like there'll always be this feeling of unknown, right? You'll only know if it'll work until you are there, right? Until you try it. And I feel like this could actually be a really great opportunity for you, okay? It has a lot of potential, but it is up to you to start those seeds. And for you to do that, I feel like there's also something that needs to kind of be removed. And I feel like that's where that Five of Pentacles comes through. I feel like, and this may especially resonate for those of you that are like overworking and do a lot of work, and then you don't feel like the recognition or the reward is the same. I feel like it's time for us to really understand what is worth putting in the energy and putting in the effort, and what you should just remove yourself from. And I feel like this month could be that discovery too, of like, oh, so I understand now that I don't want to be part of this, but I do want to be part of this, right? And I feel like that could be a really great revolution in your life, and it could bring a lot of success too with the World card, okay? I feel like perhaps next year would be when you're starting to see more of this, and perhaps more of a solidification. Now I feel like it's a process of change, and change doesn't really happen overnight. And I mean, it can, but this type of change and building something new and changing your life, it doesn't really happen overnight. It takes time and patience, and I feel like you're on the right path, and I feel like you're gonna get there. Just give yourself some time to figure things out, first of all, really understand, again, where you want to be, where you don't want to be, and then take the steps towards that. And as much as you don't want to be in a certain job, in a certain place, maybe it does take a little time for you to stay there, for you to get your finances in order, and for this to start picking up the pace, and for you to really be able to fully change. That's why I'm saying that perhaps next year will be the year where you see this most happening. But you'll get there, okay? So let's see here. What is your little piece of advice for career? Yeah, so I feel like this kind of reflects what we've been talking about. Your dreams into practical plan, and then you're very close to achieving your goal. It's like, yeah, you're getting it. Your guides are like, great. There you go. You've figured it out. Now, it's very good to have things figured out, but you still need a plan to make things happen. So it's that thing. This type of change doesn't happen overnight. So make a plan, work on that plan, be consistent with that plan, and make it happen, because you are close to getting the career you want and to getting a life that you want. But you do need to be persistent and fight for what you want, okay? So yeah, let's take a look at love then and see what is going on here. We have heal thyself and we have rest. Okay, so I kind of feel like when it comes to love, maybe it's also a portion of this finding your confidence and finding your joy too, and really understanding perhaps the people that you want in your life and the people that you don't. It feels like this is a theme for you. And in this case, I feel like it's more about understanding what you want and what you don't want, not really about a person specific. I feel like this would be a moment for you to really understand the ideal partner you want. But more than anything, I feel like this is a month of independence. I feel like this is a month of, and I mean, you just had your birthday, right? So it's this point where you really, I don't know, it's almost like New Year's resolution, right? But for your birthday. And I feel like this is the moment where you really need to be in this place of independence, and not only independence, but really understanding, okay, what is blocking me and how can I be better? How can I make this next year better and even greater? And I feel like that is going to be a key here in your love life. It's really understanding, who do you want to be as a partner? What is the life that you want to have? And how does a relationship fit into that? Right? And I feel like figuring those things out, it's more important than finding that partner, right? So I feel like this month for you in love, it's a bit of self-love, a bit of self-independence and that kind of thing, okay? And especially with this, I feel like it's very career-focused and habit-focused, because I feel like it's not that there was codependency, because with these cards, I'm not really seeing that, but it's not that it was codependency, but I feel like you were connecting with the wrong people. I feel like you were connecting with people that weren't really the person, right? And I feel like that in itself could take a lot of energy from you. And I feel like you need to give yourself a little bit of that energy back. And maybe adopt new habits, some new habits that make you happier and make you more satisfied with yourself, I guess. Okay? So we have the Four of Swords. We have the Chariot. Okay. We have the Moon. And we have the Lovers. Okay. So, I feel like you're going to have a decision to make. And I feel like this is related to, I don't really feel like it's an old relationship, but I don't think it's a current relationship. It could be something like on and off. It could be something that is just up in the air. Right? And maybe this is someone that you were getting to know, but nothing really developed from that, and things never really took off or something like that. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made has a team, of course, because a relationship takes two people, but I feel like especially you need to make a decision about this person and about this relationship. I feel like there are a few things that you don't know and a few things that are a bit hidden. And I don't think that it's necessarily intentions. I feel like it's wounds, has a matter of saying. I think it's, I don't know, situations that affected this person. I don't think you're totally aware of them. I feel like there are thought processes that this person is having that you're not totally aware of them. And I feel like that is kind of shaping up this relationship. So it could be that you're in a place where you are healed and maybe you're even ready for love, right? But I feel like, is this person ready? Right? And I feel like that is going to kind of define the relationship a little bit, okay? So we have Cancer, Pisces, Gemini energies here. Maybe a bit of Aquarius with this. Maybe some air, water, cusp even. We have Aquarius, we have Libra here, okay? So maybe Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, or any of those individual signs, it could be. I don't think there's necessarily a third party here. Okay, I just feel like it's wounds. I feel like it's stuff from the past that it has a lot of impact for this person. They haven't healed that yet, and it's nothing you can do about, right? It's totally up to them. And I feel like that is something for you to have a conversation with, perhaps, or even not have a conversation and just understand what this person is giving you, is willing to give you, and is ready to give you, and see if that aligns with what you want in your life right now. Okay, I feel like that is the biggest thing. And again, I feel like this is going to be a month with such empowerment, especially in your career, that I feel like you're going to have a lot of things to focus on here. And making a decision around this, it's not that it's not going to be important and it's not going to affect you, but I feel like I don't want to say that it's the least of your problems, but it's something around the lines. Because I even feel like there's already some sort of conclusion in this. And even if things are up in the air, I feel like internally, emotionally, there is a conclusion in this. For you, at least. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. Okay, but let's see. What is your advice? This one came out pretty fast. A time for healing, yeah. Anything else for my Virgo Libras when it comes to love? Expect powerful change here. And then we have, it's time to take action and the answers you need are coming. So if for you to make a decision, you really want to have a conversation with this person and you want to talk about things and have some answers, like what is going on with you? What are your feelings about me and that kind of thing? I feel like it's time to take action on that conversation. I feel like it's important to have it. Okay. And yeah. Let me just try and figure out, what can you tell us about feelings from this person towards Virgo Libra? Okay. So that is the thing. I feel like they actually, it's what I said. It's not a matter of hidden intentions and second intentions, that kind of thing. I feel like they do want to pursue something solid and committed to with you and long term. With this Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, I feel like they really want to take a leap of faith with you, but at the same time, they are Page of Wands. So it's like, it's not that it's sweet talk and then the actions are a little bit, I don't know, misfit. It feels like it's promises that even if they do want to fulfill them, they may get to a point where they are not ready to do that and they are not able to do that. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Okay, there are feelings there and there is a strong desire to commit to you, but just pay attention to that. Okay, if you're interested in having a deeper dive into this, we just had an exclusive reading for love on Patreon, so maybe have a look, and that could be something that may help you out. Okay, figuring this person's feelings and what is going on. Okay, so if you're interested, check the description box below. And yeah, that's it. So let's see here. Let's finish this up with some fun things for you to do. We have a fugitive here. House bedroom makeover. We have dress up. Plan a trip. we have swimming pool, and we have open when letters. So it's funny that, you know, each of these papers, the colors have a particular meaning. The purple ones are like things that you do outside, out of your home. The red ones are things you do inside, and that usually kind of could go a little bit more into self-dates and that kind of thing. These are self-love coupons, but these can be done by yourself, with someone else, whatever you prefer. But it's interesting that we have a lot of things that are made at home, right? And I feel like that kind of already translates to your need to spend some time alone and your need to figure things out, all right? And I feel like this plan a trip could even be like plan a business model, plan a marketing plan, or something like that, right? But yeah, the open when letters is essentially you write letters to your future self for specific situations, and then you put them on individual envelopes, and then you have an envelope for when you're feeling sad, an envelope for when you've just accomplished something huge. And those letters kind of symbolize that, I don't know, if you've just accomplished something huge, in that letter you're going to be congratulating your future self. If you're sad, you're going to be like reassuring your future self and speaking nice words and that kind of thing. Okay, so that could be something fun for you to do, and I feel like the other ones are pretty self-explanatory, but that is it. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you want to be part of this Birdie Cusp community, and check those links in the description box below if you're interested in tarot course, merch, journals, decks, and that Patreon for exclusive content. Okay, so thanks so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.